In addition to an even scoring attack, the Canadiens can always rely on number 33, Patrick Roy. If Roy has his best stuff, he alone is worth the price of admission. Despite the current condition of these teams, there's still that magic when Montreal comes to Boston. And make a note of this, if the playoffs began today, the first round would see the Bruins lining up against the Canadiens. It's one of hockey's greatest rivalries, and it's coming up next, live on NESN. Hello again, everybody, and welcome to the Garden. I'm Dave Shea. Happy to have you on board as the Bruins and Canadiens meet once again. And this is a very important game for the Boston Bruins. They're still trying to chase Montreal and Pittsburgh and still hold out hopes of grabbing both of those clubs and taking the division title and the second seeding come postseason play. For the Bruins, well, I guess you could go to a football analogy. You've heard of, in football, the game will be won along the line of scrimmage. Well, it should be won along a different line today, the line that designates Patrick Roy's crease. See, the Bruins are going to have to gang up, get in front of Patrick, make it difficult for him to see the puck, maybe give themselves a few easy rebounds, because the easier the scoring opportunities against Roy, the better the chances are they're going to be able to beat Patrick. And if they can beat Patrick, they've got a good chance of beating Montreal. For a closer look at this one, let's go upstairs right now with Fred and Derek.
Thank you, Dave. No question, Patrick Roy won the Stanley Cup for the Montreal Canadiens last year. And Demers, the coach, says, hey, we're going to count on him again.
It could very possibly be that he is just simply the best goalkeeper in the last 10, 15 years to play this game. Why is Roy so good? You look at it, he's very good in close. He fans his legs well. He goes down when he's supposed to, stays up when he's supposed to. The key to Patrick Roy, he's not one of those goalkeepers that starts looking around when he's screened. Sets his shoulders square to the shooter and then just takes his percentage shots from there. And he does a remarkably good job.
Well, the Boston Bruins, Glenn Wesley has a new defense partner, Al Iafredi, and Wesley started the Bruins' explosion the other night with a goal.
Well, Glenn Wesley certainly has been playing extremely well all year long. Now, Wesley's got a new partner. There's going to be some adjustments there. Al Iafredi likes to carry the puck, likes to take some offensive chances, and something that Wesley's really not used to. So Glenn will be back there. The timing's going to be important. They'll have to talk amongst each other because those two loom big. They are the ones that are going to have to get it done back there.
And we'll have the opening face-off in just a moment.
For this Saturday matinee bout between the Bruins and the Canadiens, Montreal comes into this game fairly healthy. The Bruins about as banged up as they have been all season long, but the Bruins showed the other night, Turk, that when the going is going to get tough, they've got some kids that are ready to stand up and be counted on.
Well, they'll need them today, too, because this is in Anaheim.
Rene Rancourt.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command. With glowing heart we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly brightly streaming, and the rockets in glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of her brave?
All right, let's play hockey. Gary Fraser will be your referee. Brian Murphy and Gord Brosiker back in town again to handle the lines for Fraser. Patrick Roy in goal this afternoon for the Montreal Canadiens. Second in the National Hockey League in goals against, having another spectacular season. In front of Patrick today, Brunet will center Leclerc and Ronan with Odeline and Schneider at defense. John Casey trying to make it 2 in a row for the Boston Bruins after being in net the other night against Anaheim for the win. Out in front of Case will be Smolinski between Reed and Marois. Wesley and Iafrate at defense. Those are your starting lineups. We're set to go with the call. Here's Fred.
And it's Jean Leclerc against Brian Smolinski, ready to go. And Kerry Fraser without the helmet. The referee. It's off for Odeline. And he shovels it in. Back goes Wesley. Leclerc right after him and a hard hit. At the backboards. The Bruins pry it loose. Trying to come out. Stopped. And Iafrate tries the other side. Reed pops it out. And the Canadiens wind up again. Fogarty, who stuck on defense, made that rush. Has it at the left point. And gets it in front for a backhander that's blocked by Wesley and knocked away. Back goes Fogarty. He's on defense with Desjardins. Muller starts it out. Gets it. Can't connect getting it back. But able to go into the corner first and prevent icing. Sweeney checking there. And Oates. Puck kept in by Keane. Now Murray intercepts. And a breakout here by Donato. With Murray. Off for Murray. Murray in. Shot. And it went high. Oh, had a great chance on the setup from Donato. Donato again on the left wing boards. Hit by Odeline. Murray in looking for it. Puck is kept in by Don Sweeney. In for Oates. Oates lets it go to Donato. Centering pass. Roberts able to keep it in for Oates. Oates checked immediately. Muller trying to move it out. And now Schneider gets it around the board. Sweeney in again. Kicks it into Donato. Behind the net, Murray. Murray on the other side. Knocked away by Odeline. Cleared up. And it hit the linesman. A break for Boston there. Dion might have broken away. He might have collected that puck in the Boston zone. But it hit the linesman. And that really nullified it. Back in the Boston end. Roberts starting out. No score. Opening minutes. Broken up by Bellows. Now Knipscher gets it. Starts back. Center ice, right wing. Slowed down by Leclerc. Desjardins moves it off. Up the middle for Leclerc. Leclerc off on the right. Intercepted. Bruins control it. And the puck is cleared out. That was by Gruden, showing good speed in the Boston zone. Puck cleared out again. Now Brisebois hammers it back in. McKim going for it. Gets it in the center ice back to the line. Stopped by the Canadiens. Daigneault. Brisebois. Long shot wide of Casey. Back goes Shaw. Up the boards. Right wing side. Rolls all the way to center ice. And Fogarty with it. Fogarty now to Brian Bellows. The veteran winger swings to center ice. Over the line on the left wing side. And the shot by Leclerc is deflected wide behind the net. Bellows keeps it in. Gruden checking him. Leclerc with it. Leclerc trying to get a one-hand pass away. Has the stick knocked away. The Bruins control. And the breakout by Smolinski. 3-on-2. Smolinski is slowed down on the play and stopped by Fogarty. Didn't seem to realize he had two wingers with him. DiPietro clears it in. Iafrate trying to get it, can't. Smolinski back. Takes a hard hit on the boards. And that was Sevigny on the hit in the center ice on the puck. Reed, his pass is stopped. And Desjardins swings right back for Montreal. Broken up. Fogarty will try. The clear in wide of Casey, nearing the 4-minute mark. No score. Shot by Fogarty. Kick out save by Casey on the drive from the blue line. In the center ice, Reed clears it in. Back foot Fogarty, checked by Marois. In the corner, Reed puts it in front. Oates steals. Couldn't control the move right in front. Almost did. Sevigny trying to come out. He stopped. Oates checks Fogarty. And here's Donato back over the line. Donato holding, shooting. And into the stands. And a face-off call. No score. Boston, Montreal. First period on Nesson.
Adam Oates gets himself a chance in front of the net right here with hard work. Going to the net, just can't get it from one foot to the other, transfer it up to his stick. Then Murray was in on a nice play by Donato as well.
Oates is centering Murray and Donato. And deep forechecking. Iafrate moved in, but it's all the way back for Wesley. Wesley with Muller after him. In the center ice, Donato hits Murray again. He's over the line. He fires. Save. Rebound. Oates can't get wood on it. Taken down. Gives it to Donato. In front, Murray. Shot. Deflected into the stands. And Glenn Murray with about 2 or 3 bids.
Great save. Great right foot save by Patrick Roy. Murray labeled that shot. It was on the money. Comes in, got a little time, gets to tee it up. Patrick Roy just snakes out that right foot.
Let's see who was in dressing today. The Montreal Canadiens. Robert's the only injury. He fractured his ankle the other day. For the Boston Bruins, you've got Featherstone, Hines, and Stanton out of the lineup, with Leach hopefully back in a couple weeks along with Strumpel.
Back for Wesley. Wesley a shot and the screen blocked. Murray can't get the rebound. And Muller skates it out. Checked by Murray. It is batted in by Keane. Into the corner. Wesley and hard hit on Muller. They both go down. And Oates breaks it up. Up for Donato again. Donato over the line looking for a trailer. Gets it for a shot by Iafrate and a save by Roy. Donato has made 3 of 4 superb passes for the Bruins to set up good chances. This one driven in wide. Back foot Roberts. Up the boards. Bruins can't move it out. Now Donato able to get it. And away to Oates. Oates with Murray over the line. Oates trying to move in. Checked and broken up on the play. There were 3 Canadians back on that one. Roberts fires it up. 2 shots Boston, 1 Montreal. Schneider, long one here, looking for Petrov, and he's taken off the play. Roberts gets it around for Stewart up from Providence. His pass doesn't go outside the zone. Stewart knocked down on the play, and in the center ice, Dion wheels it back in. Sweeney and Roberts, the Boston defense. No score in the game. And it's away in the center ice to Stewart. Stewart over the line. Can't move in. He's broken up. Petrov got it away. Kavartalov broke it up. In the center ice, Brisebois with a long clear in around the boards. Dion able to keep it in. Deep. Gruden gets it around, looking for Stewart. He can't get it. Petrov kept it in. Broken up by Stewart. Stewart and Brisebois. And let's see, a penalty coming up here, I believe, on Brisebois.
Brisebois for holding, tying up Stewart.
The interference call, and the Bruins will go on a power play. 13:23 left in a scoreless first period. No score. Boston and Montreal back in a moment on Nesson.
Well, I agreed with Fred. I thought it was Brisebois going. It's Cam Stewart for the infamous holding the stick right there. Held the stick and then kicked it out. You can't do that. And if Brisebois just throws the stick away, say, hey, listen, am I allowed to play with this thing? Nice play, Donato. To Iafrate. Through traffic. Patrick Roy smothers it.
Ted Donato has made 4 gorgeous plays. He set up Murray twice. Beautiful playmaking. But the Bruins are shorthanded now. The first power play of the game to Montreal. Damphus is out there. Bellows, Muller, Odeline, Schneider.
Montreal Canadiens 2 months ago were second worst in the league in the power play. They have moved up to 20%. So in the last month, they've been at a 27-28% clip.
Here comes Muller, broken up by Sweeney, and it's cleared away. Now Damphus winding up. No score in the game. 12:48 left, first period. And away comes Schneider. Damphus, the clear in. Casey blocks it. Shaw there, able to clear it. And Brian Sutter able to make a changeup now. Steal by Smolinski, can't convert. Schneider forced back by Donato. And the Canadiens started back. Odeline, Damphus with Muller. In for Muller, he can't handle it. And Donato able to snap it out of the zone. 50 seconds left on the power play. Schneider coming back. In the center ice, Leclerc looked offside. It was.
Montreal power play. All the credit really has to go to Steve Shutt, recently hired. Special teams, really. And there's Montreal's power play. 20%, 7th in the league. As I mentioned 2 months ago, they were 24th in the league. They are at a tremendous clip, especially in the last month. A lot of the credit has to go to Steve Shutt. He said we wanted to get people on the power play to do a certain job. They went out, found people to do what they were told, one of them being Lyle Odeline.
Well, the big gun's not out there. It's Leclerc, Savage, and Petrov. Petrov's pass goes outside the line. The big guns fail to produce any shots on Casey, so Demers makes that change. And 30 seconds left on the power play. Here's Petrov. A lot of good moves. Broken up, and it's cleared by Iafrate. 11:37 left in a scoreless first period. The Bruins shorthanded, and the penalty almost up to Stewart. And Savage breaks, drives it in. Sweeney hammers it right out. That'll do it. Not a shot on Casey on the Canadian power play. The applause of the fans as Stewart comes out. And the Canadiens forced deep. Roberts keeps it in. Drives it to the corner. Donato trying to get it off the boards. Can't. Now a steal by Murray on Leclerc, and he pokes it back in. Around the boards, it is at the point. Roberts with it. Roberts able to walk way in. Shot, save, rebound. Oates, shot, save. Roa, that was it. Roa down, and Oates had the rebound of the Roberts shot. 2 in a row. And the Canadiens ice it.
The beauty of Patrick Roy is that he is so experienced, so good. He takes percentage plays on screenshots. The rebounds comes right out to Adam Oates in a screen. Roy goes down, fans the legs out. As his shot comes, watch. Oates going to curl out, turn around, comes right back to him. Roy goes down, hits him right in the shoulder. Squares his shoulder to the shooter.
Well, that's the game plan. I mean, you can't execute it any better. You get traffic out in front, make it tough for Patrick to see the puck, get a rebound for what you hope might be an easier opportunity than normal against Patrick, and he still finds a way to stop it. Of course, that's what he's getting paid for, but you still wonder, how can he do it all the time?
$4 million a year, 3-time Vezina Trophy winner.
And he may be underpaid for what he does compared to some of the higher priced players in the league.
He should just take a percentage of the profits.
There you go.
The Boston line, Smolinski, Kvartalov on the left, and Mawa on the right. No score in the game. 4 shots, Boston. They had 2 in a row right there. 1 for Montreal. To clear out on the left wing side. Back for it, Iafrate. Iafrate winding up the middle. Hits Smolinski. He breaks, fires, blocked immediately by Daigneault. And the Canadiens setting to come out. Sevigny is on with Ronan. This is Ronan on the right wing side. And the clear in. Casey leaves it for Shaw. Net dislodged as Sevigny went in near it. And the face-off is called outside the line.
A nice move there by Daniel Marois. Get the stick up under the arms and then pull him into the post. Got away with it.
Sevigny, not a finesse player. He goes hard and heavy, averaging about I would say 175, 180 penalty minutes a year, and
he's a thumper.
Yeah.
He'd like to nail you if he can. So you play right wing against him. Keep your head up. He'll be in the building somewhere looking for you.
You probably hear him coming.
Those are the little things you know as a player. I got to play you, eh? Okay.
Knipscher against Di Pietro. And Shaw with it. Gone with Rudin, the rookie. Hits the left winger Hughes with the pass. It's cleared in. Somebody lost a helmet there.
Eddie Ronan.
And away in the center ice, left wing comes Sevigny over the line. Looked like he took it outside the line. Bruins drive it around and out. Back for it is Daigneault. Daigneault on defense with Brisebois. More than halfway through the first period. No score. Sevigny. Back for Ronan without the helmet. Away for Brisebois. Shot is wide. Loose puck. Batted around. And Hughes starts out. A break. 3-on-2 possible. Hughes by one man over the line. Lets it go. Save. Rebound. Huscroft trying to get it. Did. Backhander in. And Roy with the save.
Patrick's given up a couple of rebounds, not just on screens either, Derek.
It is no score. Boston, Montreal back in a moment on NESN.
Right here, Brent Hughes through center ice. Nice move there to beat Mike Keane. Stays outside, gets the shot away on Desjardins. Puck squirts loose. Roy gets the rebound as it just gets chopped through by Huscroft and Knipscher, both going to the net. Another look here. In gets Huscroft, gets a chopper on it.
Muller and Oates on the draw. Back Murray, back for Wesley. Screen shot blocked by Muller. Out for Dion. Dion clears in. Around the boards in the corner. Knocked away for Iafrate. Up the boards now. Here comes Oates. Oates with Murray. Drops it for Iafrate. Nice play. Iafrate a shift in. Shot. Save. Roy. Great rush. Puck loose. Kept in by Donato. Donato a screen shot wide. Goes to Wesley. A shot. Save. Roy. Well, he's living up to his salary. No question. Bruins trying to keep it in. Murray does. Donato closing. Cutting. Gives it to Murray. Shot. Blocked by Roy. Never saw it. And he made the save. And Roberts keeps it in. Roberts back. Wesley a shot. Wide. Penalty coming up on Montreal. What a flurry, and Roy saved the day.
Boy, that should be a double-minded for delaying a game on Montreal.
I tell you, I don't know whether it was Roy or not who lifted that net off the moorings. Boston's got to stay out of this. They do not want to pick up a matching rough. Mike Keane trying to drag Glenn Murray into it. Patrick Roy, as Fred mentioned, is certainly earning the money today. He is famous for this. Keeps his club in it till they wake up, get some kind of fluke. Iafrate, a great individual rush. Here's a tuck and slide. Beats Matthew Schneider. Was upstairs. That hit the blocker of Roy. Squirts loose. Now it comes back to the left point. There's the shot by Wesley. Save Roy. Goes out. Comes across the crease. Back up on his feet. Nice play there by Murray to Donato. Then he gets hooked. There's the hook. Just slips by the open net.
Lodeline gets the holding call to put the Bruins on the power play. I'd like to see who lifted the cage up off the moorings.
I thought it was Roy.
There's nobody but red jerseys around it.
Gary Frazier a little lax in that call.
Bruins still with the #1 power play.
You ask, you shall receive.
There it is.
David.
Patrick himself.
Patrick Roy himself. That is a blatant lifting the net off the moorings.
Iafrate with a shot. Just missed. Oh, a dandy low hard shot from the right point. Bruins are on a power play. Wesley and Iafrate play the points. Smolinski, Kvartalov, and Oates. And it's away to Kvartalov. He's over the line, stopping, cutting, holding. They back off him. Pass is knocked away by Savage. Savage and Danfus penalty killers. Shots are 9-1 Boston. Oates for Smolinski. Can't handle a bobbling puck. It's back.
Smolinski's going to get a high stick.
Kerry Fraser motion roughing, Derek.
Well, it was, well, I could say roughing. Yeah, you could call it anyone. High stick, elbow, punch. What they call is not necessarily. I think they call it what's here. If there's one of 5, pick a number, pick a finger.
It's all going to cost you 2 minutes.
Right, here he comes through. There's the hook. Right, and there's the punch. That he calls a penalty.
Oh, that's overreaching there.
Yeah, that's really looking to even it out there. Take it easy, Kerry. This isn't tennis. You are allowed to be physical out there.
It's a 4-on-4. 7:48 left in the first period, and no score. Reed and Marois up front for Boston with Sweeney and Shaw. And Desjardins on with Fogarty. In the center ice, DiPietro over the line. The play check. Sweeney starts back. Sweeney, a pass in, all alone. Reed, high. Oh, wanted to go high and went over the net. Walked right in on Roy. Missed the net. What a chance for Boston there. David Reed in deep. Marois. Marois going behind the net. Taken down on the play by Fogarty. Sweeney able to keep it in for Marois. For Sweeney, back to Reed. Reed a shot deflected over the head of Roy. And DiPietro takes it. In deep, Marois takes down DiPietro. Canadians work it out to Danfus. Danfus in the center ice. Desjardins the clear in wide of Casey, who's had only 1 shot on net by the Canadians. 9 for Boston. And away comes Wesley. Fires deflected by Schneider high into the stands. In 15 seconds, the Canadians will have a brief power play.
The Bruins have outshot the Canadiens 9-1, but Derek, I bet you there are 9 others that have been deflected because the guys are winding up.
It's a good point too, because the Bruins are, that's indicative of you're pumped. You're up for the game, you're into it, you want to shoot the puck as hard as you can. Accuracy is maybe the call for today. You want to put it where they ain't, and Patrick Roy is getting time to adjust to people. This one here, he just gambles, drops down, tries to fan out, doesn't figure Reed to pull him. Reed just goes up over the crossbar. High sticking, didn't call it.
Still a 4-on-4. Leclerc clears it out. Bruins control. Wesley and Iafrate are on with Oates and Donato. Wesley, good shift in the center ice, sends Donato away. It's over the line, drops it for Oates. Oates drops it for Iafrate. The shot deflected wide and kept in now by Donato again, who's been all over the ice. Has to start the play again. The Bruins are shorthanded. So Iafrate takes his time, gets it up, and Donato clears it away. 15 seconds left on this brief power play. Iafrate gets it again. Now taken over by Bellows. Schneider. And the clear in. That's it on their brief power play. Odeline gets it. Loses to Smolinski. A break for Stewart. In. Couldn't get good wood on it. Did walk right in. Did not get good wood on the shot on Roy. Cam Stewart with that chance. He's on with Knipscher. Stewart breaks it up deep. McKim hustling around. And at the right point, Roberts kept it in. McKim hit by Bellows, belted by Schneider, knocked down on the play. And Fraser's out to lunch. A late lunch. 5:12 left in the first period. McKim starts back. Looking for Smolinski, doesn't work. Taken over by Daigneault. Daigneault back for the Montreal Canadiens. Their typical game. They've had 1 shot, 5 minutes left in the first period. And it's no score with Patrick Roy coming up big. Roberts away now to Sweeney. Sweeney over the line. Drops it off. Reed, the shot. Cock held on to by Roy. That was not a threat. No score. Boston, Montreal. First period on this.
I'll get a look at Ryan Horn there.
Kinda.
From Nova
There he is.
Scotia. There he is. He's kind of behind the side. Youngster in the wheelchair section. With his dad came in from Canada for the game. All the Bruins wish him well. Young Ryan Horn.
4:38 left in the first period. No score. Smolinski on the faceoff to the right of Patrick Roy. There's Reed and Marois on the wings. This is Savage. With a false start, Dion will take the faceoff. And wins it for Desjardins. Around the boards. Shaw trying to contain it. Does. Marois in deep. Smolinski taken down. Penalty.
Got to be interference.
Montreal. Interference and a power play for Boston.
Brian Fogarty will be going.
Lyle Odeline, I think, is it not? No, it's Brian. It's Brian. You're right, David.
They look very similar. Odeline and Fogarty look very similar in physical stature. One wears 44, the other 24. In fact, we'll be talking with 24. Lyle Odeline during the second intermission today. Boy, he had a heck of a season.
Good, tough hockey player. He's your basic guy. Learned on the job. New acquisition, Brian Fogarty, signed by Jacques Demers and the Montreal Canadiens. Played for a while with the Nordiques, bounced around a little bit, getting his life together. Nice to see Brian Fogarty in the league again.
I'm sure Fogarty's case is a lot like Tugnut's. Ron Tugnut telling us in Bruins Digest that Jacques Demers, when he was radio analyst in Quebec, said, if I ever go coach somewhere and I get a chance to get you, I'm going to come after you.
It's back to Iafrate. A shot, save, and the rebound is Kabartolo. Boy, that Iafrate has a low, hard shot, as Derek pointed out, on the net. And Kabartolo with it over to Wesley. Wesley flips it in, save, rebound. Kabartolo, stop! An incredible save. You will not believe this replay. Kabartolo had the open net. Unbelievable. And Iafrate trying to come out, and he's stopped by Keane. At the Boston line, the puck is picked up now, and a penalty on Boston for tripping Keane. A hooking call, and the Bruins power play is nullified.
You should have seen the Montreal bench after Patrick Roy stopped Dmitry Kabartolov. A couple of guys jumped up and started yelling at the rest of the guys on the bench as if to say, hey, he's keeping us in it. Let's go out and do something for him. And that's exactly what happens in this kind of situation.
He's done it so often for the Canadiens. You get kind of used to it. Here's the flip by Wesley. Breaks loose. Oates gets to the rebounds, makes the play. Roy gets the hand across. Bartolov got it in the air, and it hits him in the wrist.
Hey, all you can do is tip your cap or your helmet to 33 and say,
Sure, he's playing well.
Nice job.
There you go. Very acrobatic. Patrick Roy, arguably the best in the business. He's got a few years to go yet. Hasn't reached his prime as goaltenders go until you're 30 or so. Imagine that.
And the puck is back along the line for Daigneault. Now it is Gruden with it. For Sweeney. Gruden and Sweeney, the rookie, out there with him. Gruden has been a very pleasant surprise for the Boston Bruins. There's a trip in deep by Knipscher. He gets the puck. Turns for a shot, and it's blocked.
Good read there by Desjardins.
Boy, if that went in, Frazier would really be embarrassed. It was a clear-cut trip by Knipscher. No call. Campoose with Bellows over the line. Knocked away, and here comes Donato. Knipscher. Shot. Scores! Knipscher from Donato. 1-0 Boston.
I think Freddie partially fanned on his first one. It was fortunate that it came back out to him and then drilled it.
That's the kind of break you needed to beat Roy. Roy had the original shot covered. Knipscher missed the original shot on the mobile one instant replay. We'll get a look at it. Nice play. Donato has been all over this building in the first period. Makes a nice play. There's the fan. Comes right back to him. Roy now is down and out. Knipscher picks the far corner.
Oh, I love guys that want to play to the camera. Knipscher is our guest coming up in the first intermission. Now we really have something to talk about. Not that we did.
You were on a roll there for a couple of years. Everybody you interviewed scored.
I think we're getting back onto it. Daniel Marois scored the other night.
Shaw, good hit on Leclerc. Puck to Smolinski. It's a 4-on-4 here, and in 24 seconds, Canadiens will go on a power play. 14 shots Boston. They lead 1-0. Knipscher from Donato. It has been Ted Donato's finest period of the year. Here's a breakup by Oates, a steal on Schneider. He is in. Off. Score! Smolinski! Smolinski from Oates. 2-0 Boston.
You got to keep skating, Brian Smolinski and Adam Oates.
And Harry has to crank up the organ again. He had just rested his fingers after Knipscher's goal.
Knipscher picked himself up a half dozen or so stitches in the warm-up. Came up and scores the first one. Right here, Adam Oates. Tremendous forechecking by Oates. Then the delay, boom, Smolinski.
Boy, Brian beat Waugh upstairs in Montreal a week or so ago.
What a beautiful pair of hands on Adam Oates.
He stole that on Schneider. Not one of your incompetent defensemen by any means.
Picked it out of the air.
In 2 seconds, almost. Now it'll be a power play for Montreal. They're on the power play. Right in front. Shot by Schneider. Saved by Casey. Walked right in. Puck kept in by the Canadiens. Now it's back for Odeline. Odeline away for Bellows. Shot blocked by Reed. Bruins are shorthanded. And Reed gets it. Breaks it out. Shorthanded. In the center ice by 2 men over the line. Still going. Clears it in on Roy. 20 seconds left on the Canadian power play. 2-0 Boston. 2 minutes left in the first period. The shots are 16-2. But Casey had to make a big one on that second shot. In deep, Odeline broken up. And Wesley able to clear it. And their power play is up. Dampu starts it back. Now it's away to Schneider. Over the line, broken up. Controlled by Wesley. Wesley back. Here's Kabartolov. He's over the line. He drops it for Wesley. Walks in. Shot. Scores! Wesley from Kabartolov. 3-0 Boston.
Up high, Patrick Roy saw enough rubber in the first onslaught by the Bruins. Now he's been victimized for 3 very quick goals. Patrick Roy's got to wonder where his hockey club is gone. He can sue them for non-support and win his case easily. Right here, Wesley in front all alone, upstairs once again. Dmitry Kabartolov waits, slides it back in one motion. That holds Desjardins. He can't pick up Wesley.
And Fogarty winding up now in the center ice to clear in wide of Casey. He sweeps it away. Knocked in deep. Ted Donato, who's played a superb first period here, set up what could be about half a dozen goals. This one knocked in front of the net. Out comes Oates. Donato. And they broken up. A minute left in the first period. An explosion by the Bruins. Well, they've exploded all period. Roy just kept the Canadiens in the game after the first 5 minutes. Around the boards now, it is Oates. Up for Donato. Donato hit by Sevigny. Ronan with it. And the clear in all the way to Casey. 38 seconds. Of course, the Bruins had a 3-0 lead in Montreal and lost the game. The Canadiens came back from a 3-0 deficit the other night in Chicago and tied it up. So they're not going to stop. Shaw drives it in. 20 seconds left in the period. 3-0 Boston.
Montreal hasn't started yet.
Shaw able to keep it in the zone. 10 seconds left in the period. Here's a steal by Knipscher. Behind the net. The pass in front. Back to the point. Shaw. Screen shot wide. There's nothing like hustle and work, and those Providence kids are doing it. Along with the rest of the team.
Superb period by the Bruins. Now go in, have a little Gatorade, whatever. Come out and do it again.
Wesley from Kabartolov, the last one. Earlier, Smolinski from Oates. And before that, Knipscher from Donato. Boston 3, Montreal nothing. We'll have intermission highlights on Nesson in a moment.
All right, Tommy, thanks. 17-2 shots on goal. If you're liking it to a heavyweight fight, it's like Montreal figures, well, I'll let Boston punch itself out, and maybe they won't have anything left for the final 40 minutes. Is that a tough act for Boston to follow?
It's a very tough act. I think that is the best period the Boston Bruins have played all year long. They know they're under the gun. Everyone has to pick it up. Don Sweeney has really done it. He has played extremely well since his partner's gone down. Last couple of games, Patrick Roy victimized with a couple of shots up high. Dressing room philosophy, Brian Sutter, get it up, get it up, get it up. And here's an example of it right here. Boom, Adam Oates steals it. Comes across to Brian Smolinski. There's the play, that little tuck and drag. Smolinski goes upstairs with it, beats him over the hand. And then Glenn Wesley beats him over the hand. Right here with the beauty.
And in all the excitement, we forgot that's the 100th for
Point.
Adam Oates.
Yeah,
right.
It is.
4th year he has done it. And Oates chops it over the Montreal line. Back for it, Brunet. Muller and Keane the line for the Canadiens. Can't move it out. Iafrate checked it. Odeline. Pass up now. Muller winding up. Bruins forechecking well. Oates right on top of him. And that breaks it up with Murray's help.
That's what they have to continue to do. Good puck pursuit.
And not let Montreal set up in the Boston zone. They certainly didn't in that first period. Wesley around the boards and out. He has a goal. He breaks. Fires. It trickles in on Roy. And he hangs on.
You look at Adam Oates, 100 points on the year. He has done it. 2 seasons in a row for the Bruins.
Well, it's vintage Oates. I mean, break up the defenseman, right?
Phil
Esposito
with 6, Barry Peterson with 2, now Oates with 2.
You know, and you mentioned Fred, his 4th 100-point season. He could have just as easily had 5. That year he was traded from St. Louis to Boston, he had 99.
He's a tremendous hockey player. Great play to break up a Schneider and set up the goal for Smolinski. Bruins forechecking well. And Smolinski knocks down, gets it, moves in front. Save, rebound, and Marois can't get it. Bruins still establishing the good forechecking. Now the Canadiens look. Leclerc broke it out, but an offside pass to Bellows. Good hit, Smolinski.
Great play right there. Brian Smolinski at center ice, backing up, traps the Canadiens. But here's the earlier play by Smolinski. Good hit, bouncing puck, comes right to him. Those are the breaks you need to win this game. Clear by Desjardins. Another nice save by Roy.
Boy, he never gets the credit nationally that some of the others do for Calder consideration, but he's had a great rookie year.
Roberts and Marois able to keep it in. A backhand flip by Marois is into the stands as he was backing up. Roberts, who had moved in, the Bruins obviously saying, we've got to keep forechecking. Don't let them set up.
You cannot ever set on a lead. You got to go with it, and what's winning is offense and checking and hitting and grinding. Boston's got to continue that style of play. I don't believe it's a coaching philosophy. The Bruins have had leads before, and they've tried to sit on it. The players make that individual move. They just don't want to make the mistake.
Desjardins the clear in. Casey traps it, moves it up the boards, and it bounces. Weirdly, Leclerc gets it. And this shot here blocked. Another shot tip stays wide around the boards. It is Reed out into center ice. Smolinski breaks with Marois. Over the line, able to clear it in. Good, smart, heady play by Smolinski. That allows a changeup for Boston. Bellows now clearing in all the way to Casey. Dropped off for John Gruden, rookie out of Ferris State on defense. Up for Reed. Reed over the line. Off for McKim. McKim check. Trying to keep it in. And Shaw does. Shot blocked. Canadiens get it out to Bellows. Bellows broken up. Brisebois flips it in. 3-0 Boston. And we're in the 3rd minute of play of the 2nd period. Breakout now by Hughes. McKim. Pass stopped at the line. Coverage by Gruen. Gruden over the line. The Bruins are offside, and boy, he was moving on the attack.
He wanted it to. He delayed as well as he could have. Brent Hughes was in just too deep. Gruden slowed up at the line. Just was hoping Brent Hughes could get back in time.
Well, this kid has been impressive. Very impressive.
Tell you what's impressive is when the scouts find players that you don't hear very much about, and all of a sudden, boom, they come into the lineup and do their job. Scouts, Bart Bradley and Bob Tyndall and the rest of the guys.
And Petrov able to get it over the line by Gruden. Gruden back checking Petrov. Petrov keeps it in. Was down, back up. Gruden trying to get him. His shot to save Casey. Ooh. Puck cleared away, and Bruins trying to break it out. Couldn't quite do it. Gruden tried to set a 2-on-1. Here comes Petrov over the line. Petrov back. Dion back again. Knocked wide. Dion with it behind the net. Pass in front. Cleared away by McKim. Not out. In the corner it is Petrov. Petrov hit a number on the Bruins when they had that 3-0 lead before in Montreal, and he's moving it in deep. Gruden gets it and clears it out. Pressure there by Montreal. Now Dion winding up again. Long shot in. Casey to save. Donato up for Oates. Oates up the middle. Iafrate. Donato over the line. Donato moving deep. Behind the net. Chased by Odeline. All the way around. Puts it across for Oates. Oates in front. Couldn't set up Murray. Beautiful play by Donato. What a game he has played. DiPietro with it. Starts it out. The long clear. Maybe icing. Wave it off. Wesley trying to come out. Checked by Sevigny. Pass in front. Goes behind the net. DiPietro there. Off for Ronan. Ronan puts it right on the stick of Donato. Bruins break it out. Donato with it again. Over the line. Shot in wide. Rawat able to clear it away. Center ice. Sweeney broke it up, but Sevigny able to collect. And Schneider, a shot. Block pops in front of the net. Knocked aside by Sweeney. And out. 3-0 Boston. 15:25 left in the second period. Roberts. Sweeney. Lead for Reed too far. And an offside pass. Boston 3, Montreal nothing. Second period on NESN.
Right here, nice hockey here by Teddy Donato. Outside, has nothing, looks, has nothing. Goes wide on Odeline, keeps the puck in front of him. Everybody thinks it's going to Iafrate. He goes across the grain to Oates. Just can't find Oates. I mean, Murray across the crease.
On the drop, it's played in by Stewart. Stewart out there with Hughes and Knipscher. Knipscher is the center. Knipscher plays it over the line. Can't collect. Batted out. Roberts. Then knock it away. On the boards. Muller. Poke by Muller on Knipscher. Stewart hooked. He's down. No call. No call. Oh, well. Now Muller winding up for Boston. For Keane. The clear in. Around the boards. Sweeney. They'll chop it out. He's hit. 3 Canadiens go in the corner. Muller there. Muller for Brunet. Brunet hit by Hughes. And it's cleared away by Sweeney. Maybe icing against Boston. It is. And we played about 6 minutes of the second period. Each team with 2 shots.
Don Sweeney double teamed in the corner. Took a solid hit. Cam Stewart along the far boards at Fred Knipscher. Knipscher took a punch in the mouth. Cam Stewart gets his legs kicked out from under him. There's the hook.
Carey must have felt that Cam helped that out a little bit at the end. Looked like a hook from up here.
Yeah.
LeClaire on the faceoff. Bruins win it. And the breakout by Gruden, the rookie defenseman. He clears it in. Mauer hustles in. Around the board, Smolinski, who has a goal, trying to keep it in. Check. Reed breaks it up. Reed holding. back to the point. Oh, not a good play. Damphus was covering the man, but a good play by Shaw to keep it in. He does again. Shaw moves it up the boards. And swept around, and Smolinski can't collect at the crease. Goes to the boards, is checked. Puck bounces away from Gruden. Gruden shot just wide. And the long rebound to center ice. Gruden back to cover it. Gruden for Smolinski. Cleared away. LeClaire loses to Gruden. Gruden drops it over the line. Bruins change up. Pass here for Bellows. Bellows broken up on the play by Wesley. Took the puck away and gave him a bump to boot. Bellows checked by Wesley. The puck rolls in. Now Bruins, Donato winding up at center ice.
Donato thought that was offside.
Around the boards, it rolls across for Daniel. Clear wide of Casey, will be icing.
Glenn Wesley's playing a great hockey game as well. That's an example of that hit on Bellows.
NHL action is back on ABC. Tomorrow at 1 o'clock, the Boston Bruins face off against the Washington Capitals. Watch NHL Sunday Showdowns on ABC.
Channel 5.
Channel
ABC,
5 in Boston, right.
Let's tell them.
The great thing about the play Wesley made, Turk, is not only does he play the puck, but he also gets it up with Bellows' body that he can't recover.
Brian Bellows figures he's going to beat him with it. Now he only took the body, but he watched the puck with his feet, and then he makes the play afterwards. That is a complete defense.
Boston leads 3-0, 3 goals, first period. Knipscher, Smolinski, and Wesley. Around the boards, Wesley trying to keep it in. Kemp. Back for Iafrate. 2 Canadiens after. Around the boards. Not out. Iafrate gets it now. Trying to flip it out. Blocked. Rolls to Wesley. Around the boards and out. No icing on that one.
Oderline had the option, take Donato or take the puck. Took Donato. Could have played the puck.
Now Dion starts it back for the Canadiens. Up the middle. Broke it up is Savage. Bruins covering nicely. Now the interception here by Schneider. Can't move it in as he's checked by Iafrate. Puck cleared in. Back for it, Iafrate. Petrov after him. Throws a hit. Bruins clear it out. And taking a hard hit was Adam Oates. Knocked down on the play.
Saw it coming.
Iafrate with it in the Boston zone. Away to Sweeney. Sweeney flips it in. 8 minutes played. McKim trying to put it right in front. Can't. DiPietro. Long pass. Petrov. Good touch pass. Off for Sevigny. Sevigny for DiPietro. In deep. Petrov checked by Sweeney. Held. Sevigny behind the net. Now DiPietro goes in. Gets it. Bruins behind the net. DiPietro gets it out in front. Knocked away. And a breakout by Oates. Possible 2-on-1. Lead for McKim. Over the line. Drops it for Sweeney. In shot. Save the wide. Great chance there. Beautiful setup as Don Sweeney taking the Ray Bourque role in a sense. He'd be the first to say, hey, I'm not his equal, but he moves up there and can. Gruden trying to keep it in now. Can't do it. The Canadiens, DiPietro breaks it out, but they need a line change. And he clears it in. Bruins, Gruden. Good pass on the wing to McKim. McKim, long shot, save Roy. Almost a steal by Hughes to convert for a goal. Couldn't do it. In deep. Bruins. Hughes plays it deeper for Marois. Marois puts it behind the net. And it's fought for. Reed there. Fogarty. Nobody can get a handle to it. And finally, Marois does. Swing it around in front. Marois knocked down on the play. Fans want to call. There's none. Reed pokes it in deep. Good forechecking by Boston. Gruden moves in again, forcing a quick clear out that's covered by Knipscher. And he flips it away.
Hey, this Freddie Knipscher is playing very well. Very smart hockey. Confidence is really a key to him, as it is all players.
Icing against the Canadiens. It is Boston 3, Montreal nothing. Second period on NESN.
Don Sweeney coming into the play with Adam Oates trailing the play. Sweeney here just
quick wrist shot. Get it upstairs.
We're halfway through the game. 3-0 Boston. Canadiens with 2 shots so far in this period. The Bruins have done some marvelous forechecking. That's the key. Don't let them set up at all. Brisebois trying a long one. Looked offside. Bellows looked clearly over the red line.
It certainly did.
Iafrate takes a hit from Muller, but the Bruins are able to clear it out. Smolinski flipped it down. Forechecking Hughes. And Huscroft, who's out there. It's away to Bellows now. Center ice over the line. Broken up. Hughes got back on that. Wesley gets it. Up the board. Smolinski gets it out. Break here. Huscroft 2-on-1 with Iafrate. Now it's 2-on-2. And a good play. Holds it. Gets it across for a trailer. Smolinski couldn't connect on the pass. But that was a much more careful play than just firing it willy-nilly to Iafrate. Canadiens clear it out. Roberts starts it out. A flip for Oates. Oates has his 100th point. His pass across is blocked. And Schneider starts it back. Gains the line. Drops it in deep. Odeline, the other defenseman, going for it. Broken up in the corner. Oates trying to get it free. Up for Donato, who's played a marvelous hockey game. And has 1 assist to show for it. He has made some plays. He's out there with Oates and Murray. Almost a steal by Oates on that clear. Gruden gets it. Now Shaw up for Donato. That's offside.
2 lines. Thursday against the Ducks, the line that was put together, Adam Oates, Murray, and Donato, came up very big. Adam Oates obviously with 4 assists. Murray with 1-1 and Donato with 1-1.
And the scoring in that first period, the Bruins outshot the Canadiens 17-2. Knipscher from Donato, Smolinski from Oates, Wesley from Gavartola. This more defensive now. And the Canadiens with 2 shots, the Bruins with 5 in the second period. As Brian Sutter certainly reminded the team about the game in Montreal. Knipscher out there, long shot in from center ice, save, and back for Gruden. Brian Sutter has gone with 6 defensemen. Gruden a long pass center ice, and it's controlled by Keane.
That's that control outlet pass the Bruins have used very successfully.
Gruden had moved up. Play is stopped. And a break for the Canadiens over the line. Fogarty's pass stopped. Bruins trying to clear it out. Fogarty keeps it in. Into the corner it goes. Leclerc puts it in front. Back checking by Hughes and a quick clear out. 8 minutes left in the second period. 3-0 Boston. Canadiens started back. Leclerc hit by Wesley. Breaks by. Goes into the corner. Puts it in front. Locked. Desjardins with it. He's in deep. Holding in the corner. Now back for Brunet. Brunet broken up. And the clear out by McKim. Canadiens are offside as Keane touches it. Hughes and Fogarty ready to go at it. Now McKim.
I'll tell you what, Andy McKim, pound for pound, sticks his nose in there as good as any of them. He made a heck of a play at the other blue line.
Andy's not very tall, but he's willing to get thumped.
He needs a ladder to jump up and poke most of them on the nose, but
here's the Bruins. Pick up 45 McKim. He leaves a man in the corner. Top of your screen. He stays with his man. Good coverage, then gets the puck out. It's smart hockey.
Nice play. Used his body against a much bigger man to shield from the puck.
Loves the game. Loves the play. Very happy to be a Bruin. Bruins are happy to have him. From New Brunswick.
Up and down. Everybody being used. Huscroft out there in a good-looking shift.
I think the depth is... everybody's getting a chance to play part of the hockey club. Good philosophy by Brian Sutter.
Bruins keep it in. Backhander by Smolinski is blocked in front. To clear out, Reed with it for Smolinski, who has one of the 3 goals. For Roberts, play check. Reed back checking, stops it. Brisebois clears it in. Superb checking by the Bruins as they have a 3-0 lead. 7 minutes left here in the second period. No penalties in the second period. Bruins break it out. A lead for Reed. He's into the corner. Deep. Shot right on. Save. Roy holding the short side. Petrov starting out with Daigneault. Now Petrov trying to get started. Checked by Smolinski on the boards. There was no room for Petrov.
You don't want him to have any room. He's very fleet of foot.
Very, very tricky on the offense.
Got to play Petrov physically and take his body constantly.
What a great play by Don Sweeney. Boy, he paid the price, too. He just outskated the Canadian who was chasing him.
Gilbert Dion.
And it was icing. 3-0 Boston, second period on Nesson.
Here's the foot race. Now Don Sweeney going right in front and knows he's going to run out of real estate. But he takes the play anyway. Gets the call. You got to love him. Don Sweeney plays a tough, solid hockey game.
Yeah, with Ray Bourque out, we see another dimension of him as he's moved to the attack. Around the boards now, DiPietro coming on Wesley with Ronan. Cuts in front, shot, scores! DiPietro makes it 3-1.
DiPietro motion to Patrick Roy. There's one we got back for you. Keep us in there. Fairness to John Casey, we've played 34 minutes of hockey, and he hasn't seen an awful lot of shots. That one, you look at it, you say, gee, that's a bad goal, Derek. But he hasn't seen much rubber.
Comes across here, he gets screened. He doesn't get to see it. Bodies come right in front of him just as he's got to pick up a loose puck.
So it is 3-1. Now it is Damphus clearing in. Bellows hustles in, fires. Missed. Around the boards. Murray trying to work it out. Check.
Cross-checking Miller.
Back up comes Iafredi. He may be going too.
Well, Al backed off, Fred, on that follow-up high stick from Muller. Let's see if Frazier's going to call a double on Kirk.
He may just call the 2 on Kirk and let it go. Well, he's got them both.
It is Boston 3, Montreal 1. Back in a moment on Nesson.
Here, Al Iafredi's going to come into this little melee. Gets hit from behind. That really wasn't cross-checking. Bruins get a break, but Iafredi takes it. Oh, a nice left hook. There's what he got the roughing for.
Muller gets the extra one for the high stick to follow that. Check up.
How about this? The rookie Gruden on the power play with Wesley, with Iafredi in the box. Boy, he has played that well. Desjardins wraps it around the boards and out. Gruden back for it. The Bruins are on their third power play. Montreal is 0 for 3. The Bruins 0 for 2. Bruins goals by Knipscher, Smolinski, and Wesley. Gruden drives it in. Oates going for it. Able to keep it in deep. In the corner, Oates behind the net. Wheels around in the zone. Back to the point. Gruden a shot. Just deflected wide in front. Kept in Oates behind the back for Gruden. Gruden for Wesley. Wesley for Gruden. A one-timer. And it's tipped wide in front of Roy. Goes behind the net. Around the boards again. It is Oates there. Oates. Bartoloff. Bartoloff broke it up. And it's cleared away. Gruden not out of place on the power play. Shaw replaces him now. It's Donato, Marois, Oates up front. Shaw can't get the pass up. It's cleared away. Wesley with it. Wesley's pass up stopped by Brunet. So this is not an effective power play for Boston, but you have to realize Bourque is out and Iafredi is in the penalty box. 26 seconds left. The long shot wide, icing.
Wesley trying to hit the net from center ice. Just a little bit wide.
Matthew Schneider. His career is Settled down just a little bit. Good hockey player.
Good hockey player, Matthew Schneider.
Well, he came out burst on the scene with Montreal with such an impact.
Well, the power play really started to gel when Jacques Demers used Matthew Schneider on the left point, Lyle Ogleline on the right. Under the tutelage of Steve Schutt, as you mentioned earlier, they have an objective. They move the puck a lot better than they have in recent years on the power play. Now they're on the penalty kill.
On the faceoff, Sweeney with it. Power play almost out. 15 seconds left. Knipscher, Sweeney, the clear in. Knipscher going for it. He scored the first goal for the Bruins, his second as a Bruin. Breakout here by Montreal. Brunet over the line, broken up. Back comes Knipscher. Donato over the line. Donato shot, deflected wide of Roy. 3:38 left here in the period. Knipscher in a hit there, but away comes Brunet up the right wing side. Puts it in front, kicked away by Casey, all the way to Marois. He starts it out with Reed. Good break here over the line. Marois stops, cuts, pass blocked, and the Canadiens come away. Over the line, it is Danfus. Shot, save Casey, and he covers up. And a face off to the left of John Casey. 3:13 left in the second period. DiPietro put Montreal on the board. The assist went to Schneider, and it's 3-1 for Boston.
Right here, Danfos trying to use the screen. Casey gets a glove on it. Stays up long enough to thwart any second effort, and then falls on it.
So the Canadiens now have 6 shots and 1 goal here in the second period. And the Bruins have 7 shots.
That's an incredible statistic.
8 shots, yeah.
24-8.
Well, they give him 2 shots on that little flurry there, and it really was only the 1.
Leclerc on the faceoff with Smolinski, and the draw to Danfus.
Watch it.
Comes off the corner, and his shot is blocked. Kept in again by the Canadiens. Wesley chasing it. It's poked away to center ice by Reed. Racing for it now is Stewart. Back to get it, Desjardins. Around the boards. And out. Iafrate covers. Flips it up. Smolinski trying to move it in. Can't do it. Bellows winding up. He's checked. Reed. Now it's back to Iafrate. A quick clear out. Canadiens are offside. Delayed call. Smolinski gets it out. He stopped at center ice. Now it is Stewart back. Over the line, Donato. Donato holding. Smolinski, the shot, the save. Oh, beautiful shot, low and hard. And at center ice, covered by Donato again. He's been all over the ice. Played a terrific game. 2 minutes left in the second period. 3-1, Boston.
Smolinski gets that shot up. He beats Roy.
Now Leclerc winding up for the Canadiens. Broken up by Roberts. Danfus able to clear it in. Back for it, Sweeney. Roberts, the clear out, but Danfus able to tap it back in. Roberts winding up. Petrov after him. It's around the boards, and Donato gets it. Starts it out. Can't connect with Murray. Canadiens come back. The Canadiens appear to be picking it up. Heartened by the goal. Sweeney is checked in deep. Petrov with it. Wheeling around the zone. Check. Bruins. Oates able to clear it out. That was Murray who checked Petrov, a big one, defensively. Canadiens trying to come back. DiPietro over the line. The pass blocked by Donato's back checking ahead of Petrov. Clears it out. Oates on it. Can't get it. Loose puck, Canadiens. And over the line, Petrov can't move in. Stopped by Sweeney. Away comes Murray. The clear in. A minute left in the second period. 3-1 Boston. Steele. McKim inside the line. Tough angle shot missed. And around the boards. Kept in by Gruden at the point. Looking for McKim. He's checked. Hughes trying to get it. Can't do it. Petrov able to get it out. Good pass. DiPietro breaks away. Over the line. The shot. The save. Casey. Big one on DiPietro. Back comes McKim for Hughes. Hughes over the line. Can't contain it. Cleared in by Knipscher. The Bruins have to clear the zone. 20 seconds left in the second period. 3-1 Boston. Wesley breaks it up at the Boston line. On it, Odeline. Odeline trying to move in. The clear in deep. A delay call, and now the call. Montreal is offside. 8 seconds left here. And Odeline and Hughes chin to chin. They're separated.
Coming up in our second intermission, Montreal's blue line sniper Lyle Odeline. Would we ever have said that in years gone by, would be Dave's guest. We'll uncover a vast treasure of NHL oddities. And forget that Madden guy. You're right here with the Al Larson team. John Casey in here. Here's the shot. Boom. Nice left leg save. Stand up. Take the angle away.
That was DiPietro, who scored the goal on a similar shot. 8 seconds left to face off outside the Boston line. The Bruins scorers Knipscher, Smolinski, and Wesley. Schneider wraps it in around the boards. Odeline trying to keep it in. Bruins just want to run out the clock here. Wesley able to do it. And a little jamming there.
See, that second wave, the Smolinski-Odeline confrontation had calmed down, but the second wave comes in and bumps you back into Odeline. Could start things again. It did not.
Shots are 25-9 for Boston. The score, Boston 3, Montreal 1. Intermission highlights on Nesson in a moment.
Thank you, Tommy. Boston Bruins got to come out hard this period. They got to come out a little more physical. Montreal took the body checking game to the Bruins in the second period. Outshot them. No, Bruins outshot them 8-7. The offense was pretty well a kind of a chess game. I'll wait for your move, you wait for mine, and everybody kind of sitting back. More of a checking game in that second period. Like, see the Bruins, that look on Brian Sutter's face says it all. Come on now. Keep it going. Jacques Demers, of course, wants the Canadiens to pick it up. Bruins have not really let them pick it up to this point. Try as they may, that is Steve's shot to Jacques Demers' right. The man who's getting all the credit for the power play success.
And Petrov is out there. He can be devastating as we look at Steve Shutt.
There's Steve Shutt, a tremendous goal scorer in his day, and when he played, knew how to put the puck in the net. Great power play man as a left winger. Tremendous shot, but he believes that all the offense really is generated from the point men.
Line for the Canadiens: Leclerc, Damphus, and Petrov, Fogarty, and Desjardins. They're thinking of getting a quick goal as Roberts breaks it up, gets it away to Reed. Reed pops it over the line, and it's off for Mawa. He couldn't get it in front. Smolinski does. Trying to get it back to the point to Roberts. Roberts cleared it in. Backhander save on Mawa by Roy, short side. Damphus trying to come out. Forced back by Mawa. And now it's away to Desjardins. Long clear in. Casey plays it around the boards for Reed. Reed, quick clear out. Batted back in by Brunet. Don Sweeney able to clear it out. All the way down to the Montreal end. Roy makes the pass up to Brunet. In the center ice from Muller with Keane. Broken up at the Boston line. And Oates gets it out. Oh, wow. Keane there. Around the throat. And Keane is going. Why he did it, I don't know.
Tried to take the shoulder high. Mike Keane is on the borderline of penalties all the time he checks. He's a very aggressive player. He's on a little bit on the dirty side. A little high with the right. Murray curls here. Here he comes high. He wants to catch the shoulder pad. Does not get it all the way around the arm. succeeds in getting it around the throat instead.
The Bruins did not have Iafrate in the last power play. He was in the penalty box, and it kind of showed with his good low hard shot, but he's out there now with Wesley.
Iafrate a much better passer than I thought he was. Got a very soft pair of hands for a big man. Delicate hands.
Oates, Kvartalov, Smolinski up front. Oates back. Iafrate along the line. Shot is blocked. In deep, Desjardins can't clear it out. Wesley able to keep it in. Not quite at the line. Kvartalov starts it back with Iafrate. Up now for Oates. Doesn't work. Wesley winding up for Boston. Muller and Ronan are the penalty killers. 3-1 Boston. This pass stopped by Fogarty, and he's able to clear it right back in. Bruins trying to get set up. Not necessarily score, but get some chances. Wesley starts it back. Up for Kvartalov. The clear in. Breaks to the corner. Smolinski in. Kvartalov behind the net. Now for Oates. Oates wheeling in the zone for Kvartalov as they set up. Back for Iafrate. For Kvartalov. Iafrate again. The shot. Save. Rebound. Score. Oates. Bruins on the power play. Iafrate and Kvartalov on the assist.
That low hard shot once again is going to get the Bruins a ton of rebounds. One, it comes in so hard that the goaltender has to focus on the shot itself. Cannot worry about quelling the shot so he can soften the rebound. There it comes in, gets the left leg on it, but Adam Oates right there finds the opening. Gets it by the outstretched hand of Roy.
3 Bruins are on Patrick Roy looking for a rebound.
It's his 30th goal, his 101st point.
Bruins regain the 3-goal lead. Old line back. In deep. Check. Stop. Knipscher with it. He has one of the 4 goals. Makes the flip out. McKim chasing it. And Shaw able to break it up. Clear it in. 101 points for Adam Oates. 2 this afternoon. As the Bruins check the play. Will be Kvartalov and Iafrate on the assist. Shaw with it now for Boston. It's a very costly penalty by Keenan and seemed very unnecessary given where it was, just outside the Boston blue line. Bruins are checking now. Shaw able to poke it over the line. Spilled by Dion. 4-1 Boston. Power play goal by Adam Oates. Long shot over the head of Casey from center ice. DiPietro rolls it around the boards. And puck is knocked away and collected by Marwa. Gets it out. Blocked. Fed back in by Bellows. Sweeney winding up. At center ice, he's stopped.
Tried to hold up on that pass.
Roberts gets it safely around the net and out. And up comes Smolinski with a drive and a save. Roy. Plenty on that one. Reed keeps it in. Back to the point. Roberts has to go center ice. Drives it over the Canadian line. 4 minutes into the 3rd period. 4-1 Boston. A big score in the opening minutes by Adam Oates on a power play from Iafrate and Kvartalov. Ronan stole on Iafrate. Iafrate trying to throw it out of the zone. Can't. It is kept in now by Daigneault. Pass across, and the Bruins collect and break. 2-on-1. Oates with Murray over the line. Oates for Murray, and he can't collect it. Fell down. Puck is cleared away by Brisebois. Iafrate made a careless pass and then recovered. Murray coming back, tripped, and winding up is Petrov. Petrov's pass up, stopped by Wesley and cleared away. About 5 minutes played in the 3rd period. 4-1 Boston. Fogarty winding up. Pass is stopped by Shaw. Good checking by Murray. At the Boston line, Ted Donato
marvelous hockey game. Able to clear it out. Back for it, Desjardins. Knipscher in pursuit. Desjardins a clear. Goes through the crease, so it's not icing. Sweeney with it. Holding. Drives it up. Blocked. Tipped in by Danforth. Broken up by Roberts. Hughes digging for it. LeClaire on the boards. Stewart out there. Called up from Providence. And the puck away to Roberts. To Sweeney and the clear out. Hughes trying to play it over the line. The play is broken up. Goes back. Sweeney breaks it up on 2-1 rushing Canadiens. Fogarty flips it back. Roberts with it. Hughes, center ice, stopped, knocked down, and Odeline over the line. Penalty coming up. It's on Boston. Muller in deep. Trying to put it in front. Does. Tied up by Casey on a faceoff. A penalty on Boston. Boston 4, Montreal 1. Back in a moment on NESN.
Hit Freddie Knipscher on Petrov. There's the hit and the spin around. Then he holds on to the stick. Gets dumped by Brent Hughes, really. Then Petrov throws the punch. Knipscher tries to go at him a little bit. Maybe Petrov could have nullified it and been too hold the stick too rough. No call.
Fourth power play for Montreal. And they're broken up. Adam Oates. Partial breakaway. Fogarty trying to get back. He is. Scores! Adam Oates shorthanded. A brilliant move.
Wow, did he ever protect that puck well. Tell you what, Brian Fogarty made up about 7 feet on Adam Oates in the foot race to the puck. Adam Oates, I think, felt him there. He knew he was there. Knew he was going to try the sweep. Now watch how he protects it with his stick. It out blocks the stick. When Fogarty swipes at him, it goes up the shaft because he put all his strength on the stick, let the angle bounce the stick up the shaft, and harmlessly
Patrick
goes
is done for
awry.
the day.
Now watch how he protects the stick. Right there, goes up. Fogarty can't get to it. Patrick Roy does not. Jacques Demers does not watch this here. Right there, just leave that stick out. Johnny McKenzie was one of the best I ever saw at that. Angle the stick down so when the sweep check comes, it pops up the shaft. Never does get to the puck. Great play, Adam Oates. Patrick Roy. Jacques Demers does not want him in there for a bundle.
It is still a power play for Montreal. It is 5-1. Fogarty, a shot blocked, loose in front, batted away by the Bruins.
Nice stand-up blocker save there by Casey in traffic.
A power play goal by Adam Oates, a shorthanded goal by Adam Oates on a brilliant move. Fogarty now for Danforth. Play broken up and cleared. Adam Oates had about 3 seconds to do so many things. Fend off Fogarty and make a move on Roy.
And he did it all perfectly.
Adam Oates is back out there with Stewart killing the penalty. 1:05 left on the power play for Montreal. Kirk Muller in deep for Bellows, too deep. Wesley there. Around the boards to Oates. Can't clear it out. Wesley breaks it up. Wesley going. Holding. Short-handed for Oates. Trying to cut right in. Almost a hat-trick bid. Adam Oates takes a hit from Muller. 40 seconds on the Canadian power play. 5-1 Boston. The shots are 30 Boston, 11 Montreal. Out comes Petrov. To Clarion. Brunet. Petrov. Dazzling work. Stick handling to Brunet. Now back for Brisebois. Cross for Odeline into Petrov. Checked by Sweeney. Can't clear it. Sweeney had it. Now he does. He breaks it up on Odeline and clears it.
Magnificent hockey by Donnie Sweeney.
5 seconds on the power play for Montreal. Reed slows it down. Odeline away. Over the line now. Broken up as DiPietro, and the Bruins clear it out. Listen to the fans as they kill off the penalty. It's complete. This may be icing. Roberts clearing in. Go to line back for it. The Bruins wanted to organize anyway. Boston 5, Montreal 1. Back in a moment on NESN.
There, Adam Oates. Get another look at it. This is pretty enough to review again. Ryan Fogarty just protected the puck so well. Patrick Roy went for the howdy-do in the first outside move. Committed early.
5-1 Boston. The draw is back for Daigneault. The shot saved now bounces in. And maybe Savage tipped it.
It was tipped in front of John Casey just prior to getting to it. I think you're right, Fred.
Looked like it ended up as he tried to readjust to it. It went off his blocker and down.
No, it looked like he was going to catch it. Get a look at it here. He's going to catch it. It just gets tipped by Savage, I believe. Right there's Savage. It just goes down between his legs.
Savage had played very little in the second period. He's out there and he gets the goal to make it 5-2. Around the boards. Gruden trying to keep it in. Can't. Back to cover is Hughes. Hughes winding up. Sevigny after him. Loose puck. Shaw. Hughes. Not out. Drive here. Blocked. And a breakout now by McKim. 3-on-2. McKim over the line in front. Knipscher, a backhander, and a save by Tugnut, who has replaced Roy in the nets. 10:52 left here. That goal by Savage from Daigneault. Good hit by Knipscher. Banging around on the boards against Ronan.
Freddie Knipscher has played 2 very nice games since being called up. He continues to play like this. He'll be here a while.
He's out of St. Cloud, and Gruden
out of Ferris State.
Here's Murray rushing. Murray cuts in. Trying to get it. Can't do it. Able to keep it in with Donato. In deep. Murray. In deep for Donato. Donato. Cross. Open. Oates. Shot. Went high. Adam Oates bid for a hat trick here. He has a power play goal, a shorthanded goal, and an assist. And 102 points.
7 points in his last 2 games. Tonight, NESN is your ticket to the best in college hockey with live coverage of the NCAA tournament quarterfinals. Starting at 5, Boston University takes on Wisconsin, followed at 8:30 by Harvard and UNH. It's March Madness on ice, and it's live on NESN.
Adam Oates, as you mentioned, Dave, 7 points. With the guns out of the lineup, he'll just keep doing it for you.
Canadiens break it out now, and this is Petrov over the line, trying to bear in, save, loose puck, in on a deflection off Wesley, and the goal by Fogarty. It is 5-3.
Well, this one isn't over yet, is it? Patrick Roy is going to go back into the game, too.
They're back in it. Patrick Roy is going back. You're right, Dave.
Oh, don't get too comfortable just yet.
Great save. Great original save by Casey. I afraid he got was beaten at the blue line.
Ryan Fogarty, boy, he's had a tough ride. He was a #1 draft pick of the Quebec Nordiques, had problems off the ice, and maybe he's finally found a home.
And Jacques Demers is telling you at 5-1 he had given up. Pulled his goalkeeper. They get 2 quick ones. Pulls Tugnut and goes back with Roy.
Oh, an entirely new hockey game here. It appeared to be a breeze for Boston when Oates got 2. Smolinski out for Mawa. Mawa for Smolinski, too far. In deep. Hold line, Smolinski, Reed there. Reed has it. Comes off the corner, puts it right on. Save Roy. Tough angle, but he put it on.
Now Smolinski with it. Off for Reed. Reed in front. Knocked away. Mauer couldn't get it. Sweeney at the line. Able to keep it in. Bounces back along the line. Roberts. Good play to keep it in again. Canadiens trying to get it out for Damphus. Damphus gets it away for Bellows. He's stopped immediately. 9 minutes left, third period. It is suddenly 5-3. 2 goals by Oates. A power play and a shorthanded goal. And back comes Montreal. Fogarty from Petrov and DiPietro. This is Knipscher. And the shot deflected wide. In deep it goes to Mauer. Puts it in front. Almost bounced in. And a whistle by Frazier for a faceoff.
Terry lost sight of it. But that was still bouncing around. Patrick didn't have a collar on it.
It's called a quick whistle. Montreal gets a lot of quick whistles in their illustrious career. Great play by Freddie Knipscher across the top of the line. Now this puck comes out front. Patrick Roy just gets a left foot on it. And it's free all the way. That was never held.
The referee loses sight of it. He's supposed to blow the whistle. Maybe not that quickly, but he did lose sight of it, obviously.
He had to anticipate losing sight of it to blow it that quickly.
Muller clearing in. Bruins take down a man. Brunet had icing called. A no trip call there. Boston 5, Montreal 3. Back in a moment on Nelson.
Look at Brian Sutter. Boston Bruins have the game in their hands. 8:27 left. Up by 2.
And the draw is back along the line. It is Shaw from Gruden. Shaw's shot missed the net. Indeed, Knipscher, who has a goal, trying to keep it in. Does for the moment. Now it's cleared out. Shaw going back for it. Brunet after him. Chops it up. Blocked. Muller. Brunet able to keep it in. Muller behind the net. Pass out in front. Pass in front. Casey stops it. Loose puck. Shot. Save. Oh, Brunet came so close to getting the 4th goal.
Nice move by Casey. Follow him coming out of the corner. Gets it away just enough for Dave Shaw to block it. Desperation play there. Dave Shaw gets down. Brunet does not get it up. It's under Shaw's body.
Here in the third period, 4 goals already. Oates has 2 of them. The first one, Iafredi and Cabartal on power play. The second one unassisted. Then Savage from Daigneault to make it 5-2 at 8:27. At 10:08, Fogarty from Petrov and DiPietro. The draw is back for Fogarty. Along the line. Clears it in. Knocked away by Casey. Kept in by Brunet. At the backboards. Oates up the boards. Looking for Murray. It's not out. Kept in by Brunet. Bruins are hemmed in. Desjardins trying to put it in front. Blocked. And the clear out. Possible break here. Over the line. Iafredi with Murray. Shot. Save. Roy. Rebound. Score. Murray. Murray banks it in after the save on Iafredi. And the Bruins lead 6-3.
Well, that evens up the goal that Fogarty got.
Well, Fogarty got a fluke. Glenn Murray responds with a fluke of his own.
Yeah, the wild thing.
Al Iafredi led the rush. Wanted to make the pass. Makes the shot instead. Linesman can't get out of his way. That would help. There's the shot. Goes wide. Bounces. Bad angle. Goes off a leg. Patrick Roy can't get a handle to it.
Well, I guess Jacques thinks it's out of reach again because Patrick's going out. Tucknut's coming back.
I don't know what he's doing to his goaltenders, but this isn't very good.
Who is that? Mike Keenan behind the bench? What's he doing?
He's saying, we had a chance to win this game with my #1 goaltender.
But you're a stiff, Patrick.
But then you're having a bad night, Patrick. So in goes Tucknut again. Tucknut hasn't given up any goals. Patrick Roy 6.
I don't even know if Tucknut saw a shot when he was in before, did he?
I think 1.
Well, the shots 35-14. Boston 6-3. The Bruins lead. 7:30 left. That goal is Murray.
from Iafrate.
Oates.
And Adam Oates, who has, here comes DiPietro. This one has opened up a mile in deep. Beyond, checked behind the net. Now around the boards. Reed trying to move it out, can't. Banged away by Iafrate and cleared out. And Smolinski has it. Smolinski over the line in deep. Puts it in front, but Iafrate didn't have a stick. Lost a stick. Cutting right for the net.
Had it slashed out of his hands.
Maybe he was ready to bank it in some way off his chest. Bruins are able to keep it in. Marois in deep. 6-3 Boston. They have 6 goals against Patrick Roy.
Well, there goes Smolinski.
And a penalty coming up on Boston. Petrov is taken down hard by Roberts. And the Bruins will be shorthanded.
There's Brian Smolinski and Patrice Brisebois had quite a battle going on the end boards behind Patrick Roy. Brisebois getting quite liberal with the pushing and shoving and trying to rough up Smolinski. There you go. That's what started it. Once they broke up ice, Smolinski will lay a wicked two-hander on Brisebois. Here it comes. Toink.
That mean streak we talked about. Brian Smolinski tends to even it up whenever he can.
Apparently the fuse wasn't that long, was it?
Tell you, when you do something like that, here's Iafrate. The play by Smolinski. He was already slashed coming in.
Adam Oates is now 3rd in scoring National Hockey League behind Gretzky and Fedorov, as he has 2 goals and 2 assists.
8 points in 2 nights.
Without
the
Neely and Bork.
Without Cam and Raymond. There's that line you mentioned was put together.
Lamont squad.
MOD, I can go, okay, I'll live with that.
You'll buy into that?
I'll live with it.
You'll live with it. Yeah, I didn't ask you to get excited about it.
Bruins are shorthanded. They clear. This is the 5th power play for Montreal. And they've been blanked on the power play. Grenade over the line for Bellows. Hit by Reed into the corner. 3 Canadiens there. 2 Bruins. Reed and Sweeney. It's up the boards, not out. Kept in. Odeline shot wide, tipped wide, and kept in by Damphus at the point. 4 forwards, it looks like, for the Canadiens in the power play. Damphus is shot in, a save, and Shaw the clear. Back comes Damphus. 6-3 Boston. Capacity crowd, and they've enjoyed this one. Don Sweeney, beautiful play. Oh, went back in the corner, took a hit, weaved out, and cleared it. Tugnut out of the net. He's been in and out. 5:33 left, 3rd period. 6-3 Boston. Bellows rolls it in all the way to Casey. Off for Wesley, and tipped out of the zone by Donato.
And Donato's played a great hockey game today.
45 seconds left on the power play. This clear out stopped at the Boston line by Iafrate, who has now picked up 2 assists. Iafrate plays it back to Wesley. And Wesley clears. Winding up is Petrov. Right by Reed. Oh, he can go. Off for Brisebois. Back on the other side. It is kept in by Dion. Dion able to move up. Puts it in front. Petrov misfired. DiPietro gets it. Back for Brisebois. Fed in around the boards. Oates going for it with Fogarty. Kept in. Bruins get the man out. Smolinski. Canadiens pressing those, still in front. Blocked again. Casey down to make 2 saves in a row. Bruins back at full strength, trying to organize. Fogarty able to keep it in. And now Smolinski with it. A clear for Oates. Oates over the line. A shift on Brisebois in. Save, Tugnut. Great rush by Adam Oates in a bid for a hat trick. Left point kept in now by Gruden. 4 minutes left, 3rd period. 6-3 Boston. They had 36 shots to 17 for the Canadiens. Puck cleared to the Boston end. Gruden back for it. Up on the right for McKim. Kim drives it to the corner. And going for it, Knipscher, who has it one of the goals. Around the boards, kept in by Hughes. Check. In the corner. Canadiens started out. In the center ice, Ronan drives it in the Boston end. Back quickly, Gruden. Up on the right for McKim. McKim check, gets away from the check. Moves it up now for Knipscher. Over the line with McKim. McKim into the corner. Now that's blocked by Desjardins, cleared around and out. Wesley covers. He's on with Iafrate. 3:10 left. Third period. 6-3 Boston. Bit of a hit. Smolinski cracking into Desjardins, knocked him down. Gets it away for Wesley. Screen shot. Save Tugnutt. Marois with it. Stewart in the corner. Stewart trying to come off the corner. Goes behind the net. Puts it to Smolinski's check. And a big battle in Marois. Iafrate kept it in. Makes a shift. In. Shot. Save Tugnutt. Around the boards. It's all Bruins now. Leading 6-3 with 2:35 left. Marois. Well, Smolinski can't connect, and Tugnutt able to tie it up. It is Boston 6, Montreal 3. Back in a moment on Nesson.
Ryan Smolinski in a fine hockey game today. Right here in the corner. That man says, oh my God, he can hit too.
And the face-off to the right of Tugnutt. 2:31 left here. Oates out there. Draw to Fogarty. Clears into the stands. Face-off again.
Good play there by Fogarty under pressure. When in doubt, your defenseman playing, get it up in the air, flip it up high.
Well, capacity crowd. This was a hot ticket. Nate Greenberg told me this is the hottest ticket going.
Whatever.
Montreal, and they have been entertained by this scrappy Bruins team led by Adam Oates. 2 goals and 2 assists. Third in scoring, National Hockey League. He's back covering now as Sweeney gets the puck. Bounces around for Donato. Up for Oates. Roberts to Oates. Montreal just standing around. Oates goes deep, and Odeline gives it to Murray, who has a goal. Murray behind the net. Oates. Murray trying to get away.
Oh, I can't believe he's going to call that.
Donato almost scored. Puts it in front. Oates can't get it. Fogarty ices it. 1:35 left.
This copyrighted program is brought to you under cable TV rights granted to you by the Boston Bruins solely for the entertainment of our viewing audience. Any publication, rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of the account subscriptions to this game without the written consent of the New England Sports Network and the Boston Bruins is strictly prohibited.
Derek, you've got to read that with more feeling. You've got to
feel that? All right.
You can't be casual and indifferent about a disclaimer.
Glenn Murray wants this back. Right here's the hold on Fogarty. Now Gary Frazier standing right there watching that. Lets it go.
Bruins 1 for 4 in power plays, and Montreal 0 for 5, and Bruins lead 6-3. With a sparkling first period when they outshot the Canadiens 17-2. In deep, Knipscher, McKim, and Sutters used everybody. This is Savage rushing. He's broken up by Shaw. McKim circles, picks up speed. He's coming hard. He's over the line. He leaves it for Knipscher. Shot wide of Tugnutt. And Hughes kept it in. Drives it near the net. 1 minute left in the game. 6-3 Boston. Hughes backhands one in. Bruins are on the road. They're playing Washington tomorrow. One of 3 games going to be on the network. ABC, Channel 5 in Boston. Iafrate takes down Savage.
Bruins can't clear it. Shot by Desjardins. A save by Casey at the top of the crease. And Iafrate now entangled here. And somebody who's coming to Savage's defense. .41 seconds left. Face off in the Boston zone.
Iafrate, a nice thump in the corner on Savage. Takes him solidly, out 220 pounds. Good, nice hit there. Then Savage takes exception to it. He and Iafrate joust a little bit. 41 seconds left.
We've got to talk about that shot of Iafrate on the power play. Low shot. You say, well, you're low on Roy. You're not going to get anything. But you can't control it. The rebound. That's finishing rebound.
It's too heavy a shot is what it is. And then comes in with too much weight behind it. Tough to control the rebound.
The shot in by Dion is wide. Petrov has it. Petrov taken down by Iafrate. Up the boards. Dion able to keep it in. Put it in front, goes around the other side. Reed there, checking it. Is kept in. Desjardins a shot. Brady slams down Dion. Ooh, he really belted him. Got to get a penalty.
You're supposed to do. You can't let Dion stand around in his crease. DiPietro, I don't know what he's going to do about it. Acts the tough guy.
Iafrate has picked up 2 assists. A very big goal at the start on the power play.
Very big.
Low shot in. Roy gave up the rebound, and Oates knocked it in.
3-1. You don't know which way it's going to go. You're in strong. You're going to be a little tight at first. Bruins get a power play early in the period. Iafrate's shot. Get out of my goal crease. There you go. Goodbye. Iafrate gets a cross check. 16 seconds left. You're going to get a penalty. It's not a bad time to get one when you're up 3 goals. And you got 16 seconds left.
Brian Sutter talking to Smolinski. Faceoff is out in front of Casey, and Oates will take it with DiPietro. It goes back for Desjardins. Shot, a save. Casey hangs on. Petrov looking for the rebound. We're down to 11 seconds now. And this face-off to the left of Casey. Bruins took a 5-1 lead.
Oleg Petrov. Very fast, very good with the puck.
Oates now, and DiPietro again. This one batted back for Don Sweeney. Makes the clear. He's played a terrific game. Oates, Donato, whole flock of heroes, and the fans who stayed to the end. The Bruins salute John Casey. A solid, well-deserved victory by the Bruins. And everybody got their letter.
Everybody, you're right, Fred, got the wake-up call. They came to play today, and they certainly played a solid game. Everyone threw out a tremendous team effort. Your guns are out, Bork and Neely, but this is a team game, and the Bruins played it letter perfect.
Boston 6 and Montreal 3. We'll have the wrap-up on NESN in a moment.
This has been an exclusive presentation of NESN, your New England sports network, your ticket to Boston Bruins hockey.